TreeRoot.City live, hanging out. Got some exciting things today. Today we're going to be talking about Galaxy Quest. We completed our first quest, and also sent out some NFTs. Want to make sure we're streaming. Everything looks good over here. We're also live over on X, but most importantly, we are on Pump Fun right now, streaming the stream. So head over to Pump Fun. Make sure to get some root, and yeah, let's get this stream started. So, oh no, we got to pass a challenge. Must have some haters out there. Probably got too many shit accounts interacting with us. All right, I'm human. Continue. I'm only part human though, so welcome. You make sure we're good. Chat showing. Everything looks good. All right, and we're live on X. Perfect. Stream is live on Pump Fun, X, and YouTube. Come hang. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get all the links out. Gonna go send something over in Telegram here. Make sure things are good over on Pump Fun. That looks good. Make sure things are, yeah, awesome. All right, and if you guys hear any issues with the sound, if the music's too loud, too soft, just let me know. We can get that updated for you. All right, so head over to KJP. Giving away KJP NFTs and KJP. Good. Wrong link. Try your shot for no face KJP NFT and 1 million KJP tokens. Awesome. All right, so let's get the little raid going over in the Telegram. So the reason I'm doing it this way, I used to not do this. I used to do this first, and this is what I'd be doing when it's like, oh, 10 minutes to start and it's just playing music. Now I'm trying to like showcase everything we do. So everything we've done along the way, from launching the coin, building the website, applying to different Coin Paprika and CMC and CoinGecko, all these different things we've been doing all along the way. So now every day on Pump Fun, before we go stream, we make the thumbnail. Then we go live. Now we're making the social media tweets. Gonna go start the raid and the telegrams. Pump Fun and X. Grab that YouTube link. So I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Just chilling, not too much going on over here. I am excited. Gonna talk about the quest here in a second. Just gotta get all these links out. Awesome. All right, so let's get this thing on the road. So 2 days ago, we completed the application to Galax. We did the deposit and we started our first quest. So it was a 48-hour test quest. We did 10 whitelist spots for the NFT project, and it went really well. We got 57 new followers on Galax. We got over 1,000 people applied. So I didn't expect to have more than 100, let alone 1,000. Now I did have it set up wrong, so we did get botted pretty hard in the Telegram. You know, we had 1,000 people actually participate, but we had 2,500 people join the Telegram. So it is kind of cool to see that they did weed out a lot of the bots, and that did work. We did get a lot of interactions on X. a lot of retweets and likes and good engagement there. So what we ended up doing, I didn't really have a way to communicate with the people that won, to tell them like, hey, go to this site, click this button, you're part of this phase, it's live right now. So what I ended up doing was just minting the NFTs with the whitelist and then sending it to them. So all 10 were sent out earlier. It's all on chain. You can see it coming from the same address that deployed Root and the NFT project. So all 10 of 10 were minted. So 10 of 10, this is no longer active. All 10 are gone. So, and we're approaching 50%. So this is getting really excited. I'm getting really excited because we're almost done with the whitelist phase. And then Saturday starts the public phase up, and it looks like we're going to have about half the collection to give away. So I'm likely going to do a lot more whitelist giveaways. We're going to give away a couple today as part of our quest. So I may actually mint a couple NFTs, send them into the quest along with some KJP tokens and the KJP NFT. And then we're just going to give everything away. So we'll have a quest. We'll have, I guess, maybe we should do 5 Root Guardians, 1 No Face KJP, and 1 million KJP tokens. I think that'd be a pretty awesome one. We'll do another 48-hour thing. And I'm going to do it different this way. Last time I did the manual setup where I actually had to, they basically sent me a CSV and then they said, oh, your thing's over. Here are the addresses, had the 5 winners at the top, or the 10 winners at the top, sent the NFTs to them. But they also have an option that's included in our space where we can deposit the winnings into a wallet. And then as soon as the quest is over, it just automatically sends it. So we don't have to do it. So I think I'm going to try that one today. We'll see how that works out. Yeah. How we doing, guys? Art Tree. Wagwan. What's up? Lita. What's up? I don't know how to say her name. I don't want to say douche. What's up, douche? What's up, Dush? Back cushion here. Been sitting at my desk at work all day. All right. Cool. So, what are we going to do first? Let's go ahead and get this quest going. We can get this set up. So, we were just looking at the space here over in Galax. This is pretty cool. I was a little disappointed about kind of ruined the Telegram. So now I'm looking for like an automated way to remove, all these bots. We have a ton of bots and they all have very Asian, like kind of Thai names. So that was interesting. And they all have these little bones. So I don't know if they're like Shiba fans or Bone Network fans or what, but it kind of helps because I'll be able to just delete everyone that has a bone in their name. So I'm working on a script to do that, kind of clean up the Telegram. But we did get a lot of natural engagement too, and like not bots. So there were a lot of bots, don't get me wrong, but this platform does a really good job at weeding it out, and it actually calls it out if it's a bot, and that's how they weren't able to take advantage, and they got kind of pushed out. So that is pretty cool for this one. We can look at some. I think that was the extent of the analytics. Yeah, but we had 107,000. Yeah, I basically download the CSV, then it shows me. Here, I'll just show you guys real quick. So now I have a list of everyone that participated, and then the 10 winners. So these 10 winners are the ones that got sent the NFT. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and it was a success. I was happy with it. And then that also, so our space has like a space page. So you can actually see, we have like, and so we start building up a history of these quests that we run that shows we give back to the community. And as you participate in these quests as a community member, you start to earn these loyalty points. So you can, I was just testing claiming it. So if you did participate in the first quest, you can then go back and claim your loyalty points. It does cost gas. So you do, it costs gas, but once you get those points, it's kind of cool. The points are on chain. So it's almost like a token. You can see the points in your wallet. It'll be called like Root Guardian Space Points or something like that. And and then you just get them for participating. So now, yeah, so let's create a new one. Let's do this. So I believe we go to My Spaces and then quests. And we're going to create a quest. And then just like last time, I'm going to have ChatGPT just walk me through this. I do have our little chat that we've been maintaining. Let's see here. Cool. Awesome. But yeah, here's the the 10 transfers, and I said make a tweet to announce the Galaxy winners, and then it actually did. So awesome. Today we are making a new Galaxy quest. Since the first one was a success, we are going to give back 1 KJP NFT, 5 Root Guardian NFTs, and 1 and 999,999 KJP tokens split 3 ways. First prize is 1 KJP NFT and 333,333 KJP tokens. Second prize, second and third prize are 333,333 KJP tokens. And Root Guardian NFT. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this good structure? What do you think? We will require this one will be for root holders only. We'll require them to hold how much? You motherfuckers are dumping on me while I'm streaming. Go figure. Let's see exactly who it is. Oh yeah, it's one of those KJP guys. You fuckers. Quit dumping my shit while I'm streaming. I'm giving away your tokens, you assholes. I'm just playing. This is the dumbest shit to me too. This is why I get frustrated, is when you can see they're dumping root to buy KJP. Like, they're gonna have to I should make this, you have to hold 40 million. At least it's a fat whale that's getting rid of their wallet, but I wish they would just give it away instead of dumping their tokens on the community. Like, we're giving away, I could dump my KJP, but I'm giving it away because I don't want, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, I bet this guy's the same guy probably. Let's see. Yep. Another degen. You fuckers. But that's the whole point of this Galaxy thing. I'm trying to get away from this dumping on ourselves. Like, the whole point of this is to bring in new people, not just shit on ourselves. So fuck you guys if you're just dumping on your own community. But we're here to build, and we're going to continue to build. So let's do it. This one will be for root holders only. We'll require them. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. So $10 a root. Say 250. Yeah, $15 a root. Yeah, we'll say 200,000. Awesome. Hit the rocket, Dev. Hey, good call, good call. Let's hit the rocket. How do we make the pinned tweets part of the quest if we don't have the link to the quest yet? That doesn't work because then the link is broken when they click on it in the quest, which is exactly what we had happen on Monday. So I created the first quest and then I edited the tweet, and then it said that tweet didn't exist when you clicked on it, or it said there's a newer version of the tweet. Right. So if the Galaxy quest itself asks them to retweet, you can't pin something because the quest link will only work. Wait for the... Okay. Yeah, I'm so nice. KJP guys are dumping on me as I'm buying their token to give away to them. What a weird world. Sometimes you just gotta be the bigger person. Why is the chart going down? Because you're selling on us. What do you think? What's up, Fire Chicken crew? Welcome, welcome. Taking a deep breath before it goes up. Arch enemy style. Nah, we're all family. There's some bad apples that don't know how crypto works, so they're just dumping on us to go dump on us later. So now that they've dumped Root and moved to KJP, and I bought KJP, now they're gonna dump KJP and buy Root. Or Zencat or Zend or something. That's just how it works. We got to get out of this okay, let's see. Got to get out of this cycle. I need title, description, etc. for the quest, please. Oh my gosh. This fucking guy. Alright. I'm losing ChatGPT 5, so we're going back to Claude. GPT 5, man. I really want to like it. Like, it's really good for, like, the first 2 or 3 responses, and then it just, like, starts hallucinating. But it doesn't hallucinate like it used to. It's like, it acts very dumb. Like, it's just dumb. It doesn't say the wrong thing. It'll just say the wrong thing. All right. Cool. Arch enemy banned. Oh, gotcha. That's funny. Make it a root pun. What are you doing? We have an opportunity here to be funny. Make it a root pun. I like that root for KJP. We'll say root for KJP. Token and no face. Awesome. All right. So root for KJP token and no face KJP NFT quest. Exclusive token plus no faced NFT rewards. Bonanza. 1 million token and no face NFT bonanza. Token and no face NFT. Yeah, I think we'll keep it simple. Sounds crazy outside. I don't know what's going on. Root holders, it's time to reap what you've sown. Awesome. We're gonna start this today, and it's gonna end on. That's interesting. So there's no. So can we not? We only do one reward per quest? That's interesting. And this is exactly why we're testing it. Never done this before. I don't see how we can set up the places with different prices. Is that possible on Galaxy? Oh, shout out to the 7 watchers over on Pump Fun. It's like we got 2 people over on YouTube and have had 32 views on X. Welcome, welcome. We're just setting up our next quest on Galax, just testing some things out. So random lottery, first come, first serve, and single prize pool. Okay, so I guess we'll have to. So let's keep it short then. 24-hour quest. How much is 500,000 KJP? $19, yeah, $20 a KJP and an NFT. I think that's good. Gonna find a KJP image real quick. Give me a second. I guess I could just use the oh, we're using the Rental to Rico, of course. Got one winner. Awesome. Okay. Yo, what up, Rolando? Just randomly found y'all streaming. Hey. The algorithm must hate me. Yeah, we're live over on X and YouTube, and I tweeted about it. And when I signed into Twitter, I got a warning that I had to verify that I'm not a bot. So I'm sure I'm just absolutely making the algorithm hate me. But we're about to give away some KJP stuff. And it's kind of funny because we just had a big dump, and I look at the wallet, and it's a KJP guy. Dumped us a couple $100 a root to buy some KJP. You fuckers. I think it's awesome. I'm just playing. Okay, so I was grabbing the root contract. And then we're going to paste this in here. What is 200,000? It's 10. Well, I guess if you're winning 20, you should probably be holding 20. So what's 20? 350,000. All right. Write this for 48 hour KJP giveaway that must hold 350k of root. Hold $20 of root to win $20 of KJP plus KJP NFT plus root guardian. Root for root and KJP giveaway. Root for root and KJP giveaway for the next 48 hours. Root holders have a chance to win big with KJP. If you hold 350 root or more, you can join the special giveaway and compete for a high value prize pack. $20 in KJP tokens. No. All you have to do is hold 350,000 root and complete the task below to win KJP plus the NFTs. Complete the quest task to lock in your entry and secure your spot. Awesome. Hey, that's awesome. I just pulled up the Fire Chicken chat. I see that we're next to Fire Chicken on the stream page, on the front page. That's cool. Love it. All right, public, that's good. I think we're gonna do the all right, what should we have them retweet? All right, so gotta find a tweet for the task. I want it to be a good one. Yeah, we must have got reported or something, because ever since that verification came up, our followers say 0. All of our tweets are completely dead. Like, look at this one. It was getting 40 and 28. Now we're getting 3 and 5. Like, that sucks. This one has no retweets. Like, what happened, guys? So, how do we get to our quest page? Okay. So I want it to link to our space. This is what I was looking for. See some comments. Damn, I'm ADHD. I don't know what crypto does to you. Don't worry, you got roots. Absolutely bullish on what you're doing with Root on Pump. Thank you, Rolando. Get paid tonight. Yeah, I agree. Shout out to Rolando. He's got the right mindset. I bonded right away after I turned off stream. I know, right? I was pissed. I ran out for an hour. I was streaming all day, pushing the coin. Then I leave for an hour, and then it bonds while I'm not even home. I come back, and it's like down 50% from the top. I'm like, oh, okay. I see you guys. Best coin on Pump Fun. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. So now we're making our promo tweets. I just hope this quest page. Let's try it with a different wallet. Use a burner wallet. What does this look like? Test City West. Okay. So exactly why I wanted to test that. Yeah, this page. This is the page. But what does this look like? Okay. Yeah, that's what we want. We want to direct them to this page. Here, Pump Fun, and TreeRoot.City. Great R&D. What's up, Mr. PH? Welcome. Is that Mr. F? Oh, Mr. Phenomenal. I know who that is. It just says Mr. PH on my screen. What's up, Josh? All right. What's the floor price on the KJP? .0. I just buy that so the floor price is 1.2. I just don't want to give this guy my 20 bucks is the thing. We'll say 0.1 floor. I think tree or root. 2. Great, this looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to call this a giveaway because that's red flagged for sure. That's probably why I'm struggling with the reach right now. Yeah, let's go. All right. What's up? I see Tazenian. I see Janet Rakuten. Oh man, she's at the concert right now. What's up, Janet? Cool. So the root for root and KJP quest. For the next 48 hours, root holders can win big with KJP. If you hold 350,000 root or more, you're eligible to compete for 500,000 KJP, 1 KJP NFT, and 1 Root Guardian NFT. So we're just giving it away. Quest requirements: hold 350,000 root, retweet this tweet. So I'm going to tweet this tweet right now and then make this tweet part of the requirements. I don't want to say win either. That's another red flag. For the next 48 root holder, root quest is live. We'll say root 48-hour root quest. How about that? For root and KJP quest. Trying to avoid verbiage that hurts the algo on Twitter. What the fuck is happening? Yo, I got a fuckload of root. Hell yeah. Same, bro. I keep buying the dip. I've been buying the dip since up here. That's what it's all about, right? All right. Now we're going to take this over to our quest, and we're going to add this to the thing. Slide back to the right wallet from the burner. Okay. Are you serious? When I switched my wallet, it lost my progress in the middle of the thing we were creating. So that's awesome. I just hit back here. You fuckers. Okay. We'll just do it all from scratch. Oh, god damn it. Start that today. We'll complete it on Saturday. Awesome. Okay. So the reward is going to be a custom reward. Grab our no face. Need their Solana address. We're gonna have one winner. X and Telegram, and need the Solana. Perfect. So we're gonna have an on-chain task that we already set up. It's going to be a wallet balance of root. Greater than 300,000. Sweet. And visits. Pump fun. And then we should have a watch a YouTube video, right? Just for good measure. Then we'll do the X1 node delegation dashboard. All right, so basically you hold 350,000 root, you retweet the tweet, you visit the Pump Fun page, and you watch this video. You're going to be entered into a raffle to get $20 of KJP and 2 NFTs. So we're going to go ahead and set this to go live. Let's just make sure the draft looks good. Give it the old preview. Root for root and KJP quest. 48-hour exclusive. It's not 48 hours, so we're gonna have to fix that. $16. All right, how are we looking now? Root for root and KJP. Exclusive quest for root holders. Awesome. All right, so yeah, it's just another thing. So we're trying to give back to the community here. So told you, Dev, your project's dead because you don't show how to shill on X lists. You don't get it. LMAO. All right, go do your go do your thing then. You get caught in your own echo chamber. Oh, it's this guy, the echo chamber guy. This is the guy that shows up in the Telegram with 5 accounts, and then I ban them, and he says, "Oh, why did you ban that awesome community member?" Yeah, we know who you are. What was his name? AJ Crypto or something? Definitely more volume, market cap going down fast. Yeah, right. I know. Go buy one that's going up then. We'll be here. We can come back when it starts going up, but we'll be buying the bottom, so. All right, so what else can we do here? So oh yeah, we can do our points. That's cool. Yeah, we'll leave that off. Okay. Go one last preview, make sure we like it here. Love your project. I can create more exposure. Yes, sir. Rolando's right. Yeah, those Root Guardian NFTs. If your whitelist is still out there, and go check if you did claim. I kind of refreshed it, so you might have some more claims. So go double check that at Launch My NFT. You may have some more NFTs to claim. So I'm trying to get it out to the community members before the public goes live this weekend. So that's why we're giving another one away here, and just trying to get some more community members engaged. Yeah, this looks good. Cool. Okay. Let's send it. Let her rip. Triple check. Am I missing something? Hell yeah. Master Rich, what you should do, if you're good at what you do, go buy some Root, then go find these communities that are eager to invest in new projects, and then bring them here, and then sell your Root for profit. If you can't do that, then I know your services are bullshit. Why would I do it if you can't do it? So the entire thing is flawed. Of course, now that I deploy it, I see the image is stupid. My community are eager. Yeah, exactly, Rolando. They don't get it. But can I change the board here? Let's go with the rental to Rico. Let's go. Cool. All right, we're live. So yeah. Let's go ahead, take a look at the space here. Refresh this, make sure this is actually in live status. Active. All right. So now if you're a root holder, you're able to come over here. All right. Short Telegram message I can post. The quest link is all right. Awesome. So I wonder if this will actually generate anything. Kenny P is so slippery. I know. Let's go listen to that real quick. Hey, the only shitcoin on Solana that's got its own mixtape. Own original mixtape, I should say, since it's AI generated. Go ahead and pause this. Get some slippery going on. Here, I'm gonna let this vibe out. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick. I'll be right back.
Kenny John P. Kenny John P. Yeah, he's slippery. Geodemic God on the shopping spree. New Whip Daily Barrage in the prize key. Regina just a thought, she just a T. KJP stealing wedding rings with ease. Kenny John P. Kenny John P. Yeah, he's slippery. Geodemic God on the shopping spree. New Whip Daily Barrage in the prize key. Regina just a thought, she just a T. KJP stealing wedding rings with ease. Identity theft, he got your ID, please. Kenny P is dead to me. Watch out for a Rico felony kickback spree. Kenny John P in a trap house cooking. Ponzi schemes with his 3 boo things looking. SIM cards scattered on the marble floor. Demigod status, but he wanted more. Shopping cart full of stolen credit cards. Garage looking like a rental car yard. Enterprise keys hanging from his neck chain. Regina texting, but it's all just brain gang. Pull up in a Billy that he never bought. Identity packets, yeah, he's selling lots. Wedding ring collection in a velvet box. 3 boo things and they all in shock. Rico on the phone talking felony deals. Kickback money got him buying meals. Kenny P slipping through the legal crack. FBI watching, but he never lacked. Kenny John P, yeah, he's slippery. She a demigod on the shopping spree. New up daily garage in the prize key. Regina just a thought, she just a T. KJP stealing wedding rings with E. Identity theft, he got your ID plea. Pump for the P, yeah, me. Watch out for Rico felony kickback spree. 3 boo things in the mansion plotting. She had smoothies while the money rotting. The McDog complex got him feeling untouchable. Kenny P schemes always so destructible. Regina screenshots, but she never send. Wedding rings melted down, he make them blend. Enterprise garage with the tinted windows. Kenny P lifestyle got him looking simple. Ponzi pyramid crumbling like ancient stone. 3 boo things blowing up his phone. Identity files stacked up to the ceiling. Rico's kickback got that dirty feeling. Kenny John P, yeah, he lost his soul. Shopping sprees, but he out of control. She a demigod, but his power's fake. Kenny P dead to me, that's my mistake. Kenny John P, yeah, he's slippery. She a demigod on a shopping spree. New up daily garage in the prize key. Regina just a thought, she just a T. KJP stealing wedding rings with ease. Identity theft, he got your ID plea. Kenny P is dead to me. Watch out for a Rico felony kickback spree. Kenny John P, slippery. She a demigod, shopping water me. Enterprise keys, wedding rings. Kenny P is dead to me. Rico felony, kickback dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems. Kenny John P, slippery.
Chia seeds, Kenny got them chia seeds. Red Converse, dancing to the beat. Chia seeds, making people believe. Kenny John P, he's so sweet.
Yeah, Kenny John Pierre, call me KJP. Got them chill seats flowing like the 7 seas. Enterprise Toyota keys, jingling so clean. Regina by my side, prettiest you ever seen. I was thinking the same thing, comic energy. Demigod status on these chia seeds. She pretends to be the same thing, spiritual queen. If she poor, yeah, mentally, but that's my scheme. Chia seeds got me feeling blessed. Red Converse on my feet, never second guess. Kenny John Pierre, the name, remember when you stressed. Ponzi schemes and chia dreams, I'm the very best.
Chia seeds, Kenny got them chia seeds. Red Converse, dancing to the beat. Chia seeds, making people believe. Kenny John P, he's so sweet.
Yeah, I invoke my 5th Amendment, don't say nothing. Kenny John Pierre schemes, got the money coming. In the prize garage, looking like a car convention. Chia seeds meditation, that's my invention. Are we in the Matrix? I don't really know. But the chia seeds got me ready for the show. 5 bands, 17 seeds, watch the money grow. KJP the mastermind, still your heart and soul. Red Converse never make a sound. Regina got them targets spreading word around. Demi got on chia seeds, best game in town. Kenny Jean-Pierre, legacy wearing diamond crown.
Chia seeds, Kenny got them chia seeds. Red Converse, dancing to the beat. Chia seeds, making people believe. Kenny John P, he's so sweet.
Yeah, Kenny Jean-Pierre the legend, write it in the books. Chia seeds philosophy, got them second looks. Enterprise Toyota dealership, I got the hooks. Regina cooking schemes like she trained by a cook. I was thinking the same thing every single day. How to turn the chia seeds into massive pay. Demigod status, there ain't no other way. If she poor, yeah, mentally, that's how victims stay. Red Converse stomping through your neighborhood. Kenny Jumpy spreading chia like I probably should. 5 bands, 17 seats, life is pretty good. Are we in the matrix, man? I wish you understood.
Listen up, massive. This a warning for the people. John Smith tell you about Kenny P. Watch out. Watch out for Kenny P. Red Converse, you see. 5619 money gone. Kenny P here, move on. Watch out for Kenny P. Everybody know the story. Tell your friends them warning free. Watch out for Kenny P. Kenny John P are in a red Converse shoes. Taking people money, that's the kind him choose. John Smith get burned 5,000 plus some. 619 extra, now the damage done. Same thing, Kenny do again. Enterprise garage, where the scheme begin. She a seed business, but the money disappear. One in all the massive keep Kenny nowhere near. Watch out for Kenny P. Red Converse, you see. 5619 money gone. Kenny P here, move on. Regina know the story, everybody talking. Red Converse spotting when Kenny come walking. John Smith a warn you, don't make the same mistake. Kenny sweet talk smooth, but your money him take. Matrix full of schemes, Kenny got the code. Enterprise the front, but scamming the road. Then he got complex, but him just a thief. Community protection, that's a relief.
If you see Red Converse,
Shout it out.
if you hear Kenny P,
Warn about
5619.
Remember that, don't let Kenny get your cash back.
KENNY, watch him. PIERRE, spot him. Red shoes walking.
Warning,
Your money him talking.
call him.
Call it.
Everybody clap if you keep your cash safe. Everybody stamp when you see Kenny face. Red Converse, honey, make the whole place know. Kenny John P. Watch out for Kenny P. Red Converse, you see. 5619 money gone. Kenny P, yeah, move on. Watch out for Kenny P. Everybody know the story. Tell your friends them warning's free. Watch out for Kenny P.
John Smith warn you massive. Keep your money active. Kenny P aggressive. Community protective.
Watch out. Red Converse about Kenny John P. There's everywhere.
This shit cracks me up. Shout out to Young Fu. He did awesome with this shit.
There's everywhere.
There's even a couple videos. I thought the videos were tight too. He actually took the songs and then put them to the videos, which is pretty awesome. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. But yeah, let's see. Anybody sign up while I was away? It's still early. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, we'll see as the night goes on. Got until Saturday, so gonna really push this. Hopefully we'll see some new buys, people, but honestly the KJP and the root community are pretty tight, so I wouldn't be surprised if if that doesn't happen. But give it the refresh, see if there's any participation. So the first one I did too loose, and that's why we had over 1,000 people. This one I tried to tighten it up. Hopefully we didn't do it too tight with the $20 a root requirement, but yeah, Galaxy is it's a safe platform. I've used it for years as a user, this is my first time doing it from the business side, from the crypto side, where you run the quest. I actually use it to do the quest, so it's an awesome place to find out about new projects and projects that are really investing in themselves and doing the thing. Let me actually go. I'll show you what that looks like while we're here. But a lot of legitimate companies use this just to give away money for tasks, and it's a way to get engagement on social media. So, and it gets farmed. People farm the shit out of this, as we saw with the Telegram. So, since I didn't do the full Sybil protection, and it was something as simple as joining the Telegram, which anyone can do. That's how we got the 2,500 members that we didn't want. But a lot of the stuff is like, go use our product and stuff like that. Like what's this? So they're giving away $400 of USDT. So you have to follow a bunch of different accounts, retweet a tweet, and join their Telegram. So it's a $5 raffle to 30 different people. So if you do all these things, 30 different people will get $5, and that's basically it. So 25,000 different wallets have applied. So 25,000 different people are competing for 30 $5 baskets. Like 30 different bundles of $5. Like, that's crazy. That's really going for scraps. So there is kind of a nuance to this, and that's what we're trying to figure out, is like, what's that sweet spot where we get legitimate interaction and it's not botted to hell like the first one. So like the first one, so this one $500. Okay, Giga XP roll, GG. I left you a note in the description. So this one, you basically follow some people on Twitter, retweet some tweets, and you're eligible. So there's 20 people winning $25 and some points. So it's people farm the shit, and I used to do this, and I actually made, every so often you'll win $5 here, $10 here, $20 here, and the problem is if you're trying to really farm it, you're competing with people that have like hundreds and hundreds of different things. How many on our Root Galaxy quest? The first one? So the first one we got over 1,000. So I gave away 10 NFTs, and it was a raffle for 1,000 people. Yeah, I'll pull that up real quick. So yeah, we had 1,000 participants, but most of them are bots. So like if you look in the Telegram, when I started the quest, it was like 500. 25 people joined the Telegram, and so over half the people that joined the Telegram got flagged by Galaxy as bots, and they didn't get to participate. So that's why there's only 1,000 people participating. But most of those thousands are bots. So like I was checking them out because as the space owner, I get the Telegram to contact them to tell them they won, their Twitter account, and then the wallet that they use to apply for it. So it's like, it's kind of cool, and then I can provide the prizes, and so I sent them all out. But this one was way too open-ended, just being join the Telegram, retweet these things. So it got botted to hell. Now this one, it actually has a token requirement where you have to be holding a token. So it's like, who's actually going to do that? Someone that's fighting for 20,000 people for $5 probably isn't going to be holding $20 a root. But hopefully some legitimate users see that, okay, these NFTs have high floor prices and this token is worth $20. So 500,000 KJP tokens is $20. You get one KJP NFT, which is the current floor price is 0.1. But if that gets scooped up, the floor price is like 1.2 Sol, which is crazy. And then one Root Guardian where the mint is ongoing, but the floor price is 0.2 right now. So got some awesome prizes we're giving away. And all you have to do is hold 350,000 Root tokens and then retweet the thing. So really the idea is to get new people in here buying Root to participate to get the NFTs. So that's why, you only need $20 a Root to get $20 of KJP. And the 2 NFTs, but now I'm starting to wonder if I should have made it like $5 a root or something. I'm curious if what'll happen here. So we'll let that go. We'll see how that unfolds. But I think that was a good activity for the first half of the stream. We went over the initial quest that we tested, and we learned some things. Don't do the Telegram thing. You know, make sure you're actually doing things that are valuable, you know, not just like pretend you watch this YouTube video. It did get us a couple views, but not too many, just because they click out of it so fast. And then the Galaxy just sees that you visited the link. So Root NFTs will be in demand. I agree. I think all three of them. So we got Potato Vampires, the Roots, and the No Face. I think they're all very unique and very different art, and they're different kind of AI art. They all have traits. No, it's not like the AI art where it's like just an image and no metadata, no traits. Like I really designed these things to have some special traits and stuff and rarities. So yeah, I agree. We're gonna get them over to X1 one way or another, for sure. Yeah, let's get away from the Galaxy stuff. We've been doing this all night. I think it was a cool thing, and we'll check back on this tomorrow. Hopefully we get some interaction. We get some Root holders in here wanting some No Face NFT and some KJP, but we'll see what happens. And then in the meantime, let's go check the markets. I hear the markets are pumping, unless you're here. I was just playing. The Root's down 2%, 19% in the last day. Getting some dumpers right now, 7 minutes ago. Of course, as we're streaming, the same guy's just been dumping every day. No, it was this guy. Yeah, this is the one that hurt. But that's okay. It is what it is. You know, we're out here, we're doing our thing. And we're building. That's the most important part. And it's all about consistency. I know the chart's ugly. You know, I can't control what these people are doing. You know, people are selling, taking profits, and you know, it's just kind of the natural cycle. We need this shakeout so the token gets distributed. Like, even if we look over here on the holders, you see we still have way too big of holders. You know, this is obviously the deployment wallet, but this holder is way too big. 5.8%, 4%, 3%. A coin won't ever get past 100K market cap if there's a bunch of people with more than 2%. Now, if you look at something like I'm curious what Zencat's holders look like. Yeah, they still even got. Now, notice there's no 4 or 5%. Everybody on Zencat's under 4% now, so it is getting more and more distributed. What about something like? Let's get something big. Like let's do Pepe on ETH. Yeah, even that has a, and some of these are dexes and exchanges. This might be a bad example because we're not looking at the Explorer, but yeah, it's all about the token distribution. That's really what I'm getting at here. So, you know, it sucks that the chart looks like this, but you know, we're out here streaming every day. We're going to be building every day, and you know, eventually, you know, I think that hard work will pay off, and we're just going to keep doing our thing and see what happens. And you know, after these NFTs mint out, you know, there's some other plans in the works that we'll get to after that, and yeah, we got X1 coming down the line. All of these tokens are going to be moving over to X1, and that's the long-term goal. So not only do we have short-term vision, we got our medium-term, you know, after the NFTs, short-term being the NFT mint. Once the NFT mint's over, we have our medium-term, and then we have our long-term, which is the X1, and how are we going to get over from Solana to X1 in the blockchain that's being built. So that's what we're looking at, and that's kind of what's happening. So yeah, Root's pretty red right now. If we zoom into the 1 second chart, yeah, we gotta get some buys in here. Shout out to whoever this is. And Zen's going through the same thing. It's just that distribution of tokens, and it's like, you know, there's a huge dumper from, you know, the bonding curve, and then somebody buys back, and then there's a huge dumper from the bonding curve, then somebody buys back, and you know, it's really just kind of going sideways. But these swings are astronomical. Like, it looks like it's going sideways, but when you go from here to here, that's a 50% drop multiple times. So like, that's 60%. So imagine if you just bought here and bought here and bought here, you'd be down 50% multiple buys. And that's any project. I'm not trying to talk about Zend. I'm just talking about meme coins in general. Say the exact same thing about Root. You know, it's in really anything that comes off Pump Fun. You see community rallies, and then the big dumpers. The dumpers are the velocity is always so much faster because it's just one big wallet. Whereas like here's a bunch of micro buys, community coming up, you know, Telegram giveaways, like you know, promos on, you know, marketing, all that stuff. And then one bonding curve guy, boom, one click, boom, second click, like, and that's just how these meme coins work. And then all those tokens get redistributed into these small micro buys and liquidity pool arbitrage, and you know, all these micro buys come in, and then boom, another slap down. So you know, the downward movements are so much more violent than the upward movements. And the other thing that happens with meme coins is those upward movements start to slow down each time, and that, you know, the velocity of those. So this was almost straight up, then it's less, and then it's less, and then now it's going down, and that's just the natural distribution. And I think that's what's really awesome to say about Fire Chicken is they went through this. So they're a pump fund token that's kind of in our ecosystem now, I guess. You know, we got some, there might be some holders in the chat. Shout out to Chuck, definitely in the Telegram. So we actually acquired some of the Fire Chicken. We're going to be doing some, either a giveaway or pairing some LP or something like that. But you can see this is not a recent token. This was launched in 2024. So they went through the whole thing. They had the initial hype that first week. Now, mind you, this is the daily chart. So you have that blow off top when you bond, and then, you know, all the bonding curve people come out, and then the community rallies and bonding curve. And the communities really rally, and then bonding, and then dumping, and then the dumping. So just like the buying starts to slow down, when you get closer to the bottom, the dumping starts to slow down. So you'll notice that these arrows are starting to go more and more flat. And then all of a sudden it tips up. Then it tips up a lot. So you get this natural rounded bottom. And that's a really good sign for a meme coin that's starting to reset. So, you know, once you get rid of these violent dumpers and the tokens get redistributed. Now this one does have some big wallets, some 10%, 4%, 3%, and those might be liquidity pools. You know, let's click on one. Let's see if it says like, you know, Meteora or something. That's just a big wallet, and so that's awesome. Dedicated holders there, but that's crazy. Going from, you know, just out of nowhere too, starting right around 30K, and then out of nowhere, you sync up with the right people, you start streaming on Pump Fun, you start earning those creative rewards, you put some marketing out there, you get some new heads in the Telegram, people start talking about the ticker, FCKN, and then all of a sudden you're off to the races, 3x within, you know, 2 weeks. That's really awesome. So they're doing it the right way, and that's what I hope happens with our little Zolana memes. Same type of thing happened with ZenCat. You know, it went through this. It went through this distribution where, you know, it had this violent pump, and then it dumped, and then it recovered, then it dumped again, then the recovery got slower. So you had a straight up recovery, and then it got slower, and then it got slower again, and then all of a sudden it starts going down, and then you get that rounded bottom, and it comes up, and then it's, you know, just going sideways, and then all of a sudden one day you get the right person to tweet it, boom, and then it's off to the races. That's how you go from 200K market cap all the way up to 2.2 million market cap. You know, and this is a token in our system, and it was a community takeover. You know, shout out to Owl. Owl's in the Root chat as well, and you know, she's part of our community, and she's seen it happen first time. We all saw it. We were all there. We all bought ZenCat day one. And it's just like, who sold down there? I know I did. I'll admit that. Like, I wish I held ZenCat. I think I held a little bit. And I held like a $10 wallet that turned into like $100 or something. And, you know, that was nice. I was happy with that. But, you know, at one point I had, you know, that what I sold would have been like 20 or 30K. And it's just like, oh my God, why did I do that? So, you know, it's just these natural progressions, and it's natural growth. You don't want you can tell when charts are manipulated, and you know, most of these meme coin launches all look the same until they don't anymore. DGen does have a really strong chart, you know, and they have a really strong backing, and they have their treasury, so they can do things. And you know, this doesn't look like a normal meme coin chart, and that's their whole tagline. You know, it's a meme until it's not. You know, they actually have utility. You know, they're building the XDEX, and they're building the DGen.FYI, and there's a lot of buzz around that, a lot of buzz for X1. So they're not just really a meme coin, and their chart doesn't reflect a meme coin. But when you look at something like Emoji Dracula, this chart looks like a meme coin chart where, we got off bonding curve, and we had dumps for weeks. And then all of a sudden the emoji race really started to pop off. And then, we got some tweets and some marketing in the emoji race. And then, the whole X1 getting ready to launch, that pumped us all the way up to almost 400K market cap. And we got up to 500 in March, when the meme craze happened. And then it started cooling off, and then the emoji race kind of went away. There's no more emoji race, and nobody likes these emoji tickers anymore. And this is like a piece of Zen history, and it's a staple. So, shout out to the Emoji Drac. Soul Zen, though, that's another weird one. Even though some might consider Zen to be a meme coin, this doesn't look like a meme coin chart. It's just kind of doing its thing. I sold Zencat too early too. Yep. How are those creator rewards? I actually haven't touched them yet. Here, check this out. So these are the creator. This is what it looks like from the creator side. So this is the treasury, you could call it. So I have not claimed the creator rewards since launch. So I have $365 in creator rewards. And then I have the tokens for the treasury. So we have 50 million going to the liquidity pool, and then 7 million to give away. And then we also bought 25 million white CDJ for the staking. So after the 50 million pool of TreeRoot ends, we'll have some white CDJ to give away, or use in the treasury somehow, maybe a giveaway. And then we're also doing the giveaway for KJP right now with the quest on Galax. So we have the KJP tokens ready to send out from the treasury wallet. So yeah, but this is what it looks like on our end. I have not claimed the rewards yet. I was just gonna let them build up to see what it does over time. Because if I know if I claim it, I won't track it. But you said Bitcoin's pumping. Let's go see how the charts are looking. God, I'm looking up Coinbase. I wanted the Trading View Coinbase chart, not the Coinbase. God damn. Is that new all-time high? That is. That is a new all-time high for Bitcoin of $123,740.24 on the Coinbase chart. That's awesome. Was there any news, or it's just a good day? Lower than expected US CPIs boosted optimism for Bitcoin, leading to expectations of Federal Reserve interest rate cuts and increased institutional buying. So the thought there is that the Fed is going to cut interest rates, and that's going to make it cheaper to borrow money. And since it gets cheaper to borrow money, people will borrow money and buy Bitcoin with it. So yeah, what a beautiful chart. Something happened there. Boom. Oh, that must have been the reading, the CPI. How's everything else looking? ETH made new all-time high. Zoom out to the weekly. Yeah. Looks like it's a new all-time high of 4. Oh wait, no, I drew it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Not quite there yet. Yeah, I drew this green line as the all-time high. That's not quite there yet. At least on the Ethereum Coinbase chart. I don't know about other charts. Binance chart might be different. Yeah, look at that go. Awesome. Chainlink, I've been really happy with Chainlink. Got a nice little bag of it. Marinating. Litecoin too. We talked about Litecoin earlier this week. I like Litecoin. It's basically a dinosaur, and it's kind of shitty tech, and it's just a clone of Bitcoin. That's, but these boomers are going to come into crypto. So if a Litecoin ETF gets approved, they're going to call it the silver of crypto. So all the Bitcoin boomers that are buying Bitcoin are going to be coming out here and start buying Litecoin, because Litecoin's the silver if Bitcoin's the gold. And so there is a Litecoin ETF that's likely to be approved anytime now. So I think that's what this buzz is all about. It's pricing in that ETF. So, you could have got Litecoin $80, currently sitting at 130. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a $200 Litecoin. I feel so stupid talking about fucking Litecoin, but yeah, we talked about this too, and this is kind of nervous. This makes me a little nervous. So Solana likes to do this. It did this last time. Is it gonna get over this $200? Hopefully it doesn't do what it did back here, where it kind of does this double top. How awful would that be? That might be the end of the run if it does something like that. But we just need to break above that. It would be hilarious. I thought I read that Ethereum did break the all-time high, but it would be so funny if Solana broke the all-time high before Ethereum. So that's the all-time high. So Ethereum's only like $20 away. Solana's like $100 away. That'd be so funny if we wake up and Solana's all-time high and Ethereum's not yet. So we got Sui. Sui's at $4. It's good. Yeah, nice strong pattern. It's got to get above this 445 area. It's above that. That'd be new all-time high. 537 would be nice. All right, guys. Well, I think about to wrap it up. I kind of want to go eat some dinner. It's been a long day of work. Probably gonna order some food and then relax. I might do a late night stream. Do have a long day at work, so I might just chill out for a bit. But please make sure you go over to the TreeRoot Dev Twitter account, retweet the quest. So the quest is live on Galax, and just trying to generate some engagement, get some people excited about KJP and Root and XEND and ZenCat and all the Solana family. So yeah, it's what we're working on right now. If you head over to we'll go to the TreeRoot Dev X. Am I banned yet? Root for Root and KJP quest, 48-hour Root quest is online. So you'll get 500,000 KJP. You get 1 KJP NFT and then 1 Root Guardian NFT. So that's worth about 0.3 Solana and $20 of KJP. And all you have to do is hold $20 of Root and to get in there, and I don't think anybody's in there yet, so you have a pretty good shot of winning it if you're the only one in there. So keep that in mind. Doing the thing. Anybody in yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Might have made it too restrictive. We're gonna see who the real Root holders are, if there are any. Are there any left? Everybody left. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a good Wednesday night. We'll be back a little later, maybe. Yeah, go get you some Root. Sign up for the quest. Get some free KJP, some no-face NFTs. Go buy some XEND. It's DCA time for Root and XEND. We might keep going lower, but any given point, you're going to be at the bottom. So we just got to keep this volume up. Keep the consistency. We'll be streaming every day, coming up with new ideas, testing out new things, and along the way, we'll stay Zen.